All right, welcome back to another video, everybody. Thank everybody that watched the last video. We are pretty damn busy, but it looks like we're gonna have a rainy day today. We're supposed to be getting 54 millimeters of rain. If that's true, I'll be happy. But I like to get chores and checking cows and doing all the stuff I have to do this morning outside done before that rain comes. Don't like working in the rain, not much fun. So we're with the we're checking on the cows that have not calved yet. We had 2 calves yesterday and we got a fair bit to go yet, but we just taken them out of this pasture and I'm just walking, making sure nobody is left behind. Doesn't look like it. Everybody moved out, even the new guys moved out. So this grass here's been chewed down enough. I'm gonna let it grow with that rain we're getting, and they're on to the next pasture. So these cows aren't supposed to be here all summer. We're gonna just wait until they all have their calves, and then we're gonna put them out 10 at a time. So far we are at 10, so we can put, well, the newest ones are only a couple days old, so we gotta wait till they're a couple days older, then we can start moving everybody out. Just for the vaccines, you need at least 10 pairs to open up a new bottle, so I don't want to be wasting that stuff anymore. Doing five pairs at a time wastes a lot, so let's get this sucker hooked up. Oh, just like my TikTok video. It's so true. Every gate on the farm. If you guys don't know, I'm on TikTok and Snapchat and YouTube, so that's about it. My TikTok is Steiner Farm. Got a couple good hits back in the day, but since then I've not posted anything. I have depleted myself of all creativity for TikTok, so until I come up with something better, I don't know. Used to make some pretty good stuff, but I gotta change so often on TikTok. It's always new trends and always, nobody likes seeing the old style stuff. So if you find something that works, it doesn't work for very long, and you gotta move on to the next thing. So all right, let's go check out. Dying for this transaction to go through, but I basically bought a farm. I can't say much more than that. It's been almost a year now we've been trying to seal the deal. It's been a lot of complication on the seller's part. They had to, first they found out that the property wasn't even in their name. They had inherited the property, and all that paperwork and stuff had not been completed yet, so we had to wait on that. And so hopefully it's coming to an end soon and we can proceed. I myself am the sole proprietor. I am the only purchaser of the property. It will be mine and mine only. Well, really the bank's, but it's in my name, and then the bank lends it to me. So hopefully we can get that deal wrapped up soon, because I like to put some cows on pasture, and it so happens that farm has pasture, so that's kind of why I'm interested in it. We'll hopefully be making a video talking more about, the property, being on the property, talking about what I paid, what I'm planning on doing with it, and all the madness behind everything. So 1, 2, holy smokes, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 babies. That's good. That's very good. So everyone's bedded down because they know what's coming. Hey, you getting ready? Up on high ground. So the unfortunate problem we have now is 3 calves are not tagged. And we've been making silage. We've been pretty busy. So we haven't had time to catch them and tag them. So we're gonna have to run them through the chute. when the time is, oh, I'm only seeing, we had 3 clean skins, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure we had 3. There's one somewhere hiding. So these guys got to get vaccinated. Ones aren't tagged, we got to tag them. Then we got to pair them together and ship them out. So that will be not today, not in the rain. We don't want to do that. But the grass here is not bad for the third time around. 8703. Hey girl, you calf yet? Slow. So all these 15 cows, they're pretty much the less fertile, not the best cows, you know. They probably didn't get bred the first time, or they didn't catch the first time they were bred. They were probably caught at the end, so they're right at the end, like last cycle. So not the most fertile, but still, you know, still 15 cows. You're not gonna, you know, cough at that really, because that's an important bunch of cows still. So even though, you know, it's at the end, we still got to keep an eye on them. It's a little bit harder to keep an eye on them at this time of year, but they've all calved out pretty well. So I'm expecting a couple at the end won't calf at all, but that's just how it is. So look at this, we got some vetch growing here. That's nice to see. It's a little bit young. It likes to crawl up stuff like a vine. Here's some more. That's nice. We got some clovers. There, Timothy's. This I'm seeing a lot of. This is what we saw in the pasture in Massa on the new one we renovated. So we clearly didn't do a good enough job, but it's not so bad here. Notice on the ground we have no bed straw. 0 bed straw. Does that mean there's no bed straw in the ground? I'm pretty sure there's bed straw in the ground. There's some bed straw seed in the ground in the seed bank, but we have not poorly managed this property, so that stuff is not coming through. If we had 1,000 geese up here, I'm pretty sure we'd have bed straw coming through. It's probably the first thing that wants to cover the ground when there's bare ground. We got some of these guys. This means compaction, apparently. If you have a lot of those, you got a lot of compaction. But as you can see, we don't have many, so we don't have much compaction. These, I think buttercups are, I don't know what they are, but they're starting to have a time of year. And it's funny how you can go from pasture to pasture and it is completely different. The plants and everything that's growing, the variety, all based on what's happening on that pasture. If there's geese, it's going to be different, you know. We have cows here. Well, we had bulls here all year round, and then we put cows in it, and we have pretty intense graze on it. And there's all kinds of good quality grass that's growing all the time. So it comes down to management. So once these cows are out of here, this pasture's gonna need a good break. There's still the bulls. We got 7 bulls. I have to find some pasture, but they're going out on pasture to breed cows at the end of July, so they can probably wait, and we'll probably feed them just to give this pasture a break and let it grow up again. Because if we let it go from here on till the bulls come off pasture, the bulls are going to have a good crop to munch on for a little bit. So now we got to go move the fall group that are in the hayfield in the back. I want to get them out of that hayfield before we get the big wet. Otherwise, all that manure that they've been collecting on the ground is gonna get soft, and they're gonna probably end up busting through the ground that they've been tramping on all day. So give them a fresh pasture. It's gonna get wet, so I might just leave the water bowl out for a day or something so they don't pack around it, or at least move it, that's for sure. Let's go check that. All right, so I got the reel from the Constance farm. I got a couple pickets. I'm gonna make a fence along here so the cows got a new section. They're just over the other side there. And hopefully don't rain before I get this done. I ain't walking, I'm driving. Fuck that. I'm not sure if I have enough pickets or not. The only bummers, I gotta get out and put a picket out every time. The ground is hard. Hard. Dang it, there's cracks in the ground. Cows are, they know. You're getting more feed today. Alright, let's try to stretch this out a little bit. Why are we limping? The brake was on. It's pretty far. The question is, do we have to move them? I think so. So, I trampled a little bit. It was pretty thick here, but we did a good job cleaning it up. Tendency to go back to the same spot and graze it again, you know. That's why at the other end it's really short. Try to section this part off so they can keep coming back. But look here, this is what we don't want, especially once we get 2 inches of rain. This is gonna go pretty bad, so we gotta empty this and move it. Problem is we have to siphon it out, and that takes a little bit of time. So we'll do that and we'll get them moved. These troughs are turning out to be pretty good. All right, now we get to move them. Everyone's excited. It's been a while. Been a long while, eh, girls? Try to keep this tight. Usually I move them on the real end, but this works just as good. Man, the flies are starting. The mosquitoes. Hey. Come this way. The big gate. This pivot point is a lot further than I thought it was. I just don't want them to get wrapped up in it. I want them to come through here. Go around me. I'm sad. Come on. Sorry to any headphone users yesterday in that video. I think it scared me too when I started calling for the cows. I think my mouth was right by the freaking mic or something. I was hollering pretty good, but it just startled me. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go back to the last video, right at the beginning. When I'm moving cows, I'm calling for them, and I just freaking holler like really loud. And if you're wearing headphones, I think your eardrums are gone. Mine were almost gone, and I didn't have headphones on. I was just editing it. I was like, should I write a description, like a warning? They'll figure it out. And even if they do, it's going to be too late of a warning. So, this kind of sort of worked. I don't know. There's a lot of freaking headed out stuff. My brother's got allergy sources. Canary or whatever. Not canary, but I don't know what kind of grass that is. Anyways, he'd be very congested. He'd be blowing up right now. So that's why this is my job. I don't like sitting, he likes sitting. So he drives tractor. And I do this. And I love it. So, worst case Ontario, we get way more rain than we expected. And the ground starts getting soft and cows are, you know, pushing their hoofs right into the ground, wrecking the hayfield. What do we do, you know? Well, we'll bring them here. We'll push them. There's an island. We call it the island. It's just a rock ledge, basically, of sumac trees. We'll lock them over there, and they can wait out the storm there so that it doesn't wreck the field. But I don't think it's going to come down to that. But usually when you wreck a field, it's because of the rain. Too much rain, and they're in too small of a you know, confinement. Their strip of grass is too small. So we got a plan B. I don't think it's going to come to that. It's pretty sandy here, but you just don't want to, you don't want those hoofs sinking into the ground, wrecking the roots and the plants. Then it will make permanent damage, and you're not going to get a second cut. And this is a hayfield, so we got to take that in mind. Look at that, all the cows are bedded down. What do you think that means? All the cows are bedded down because they were out all night and they had a wicked party and they're tired this morning. No, it does not mean that. It means it's gonna rain. It's true. It's a real fact. It's gonna rain. And they're laying down. They know. Cows are smart. They're like, thunder's coming, lightning's coming. I don't wanna get struck. I don't wanna get barbecued. So we're gonna lay down and reduce the chance of getting struck by lightning. Probably doesn't really reduce much chance, but I think it's a, or they're just waking up. I don't know. It's a myth. Is it a myth? Who knows? So I don't have to move them. Thought I did, but they're really munching it down good. I think they might be able to come do a second turn. I wasn't expecting them to be able to do a whole turn and then come back and start again, but we did such an excellent job. And we're going to get some rain now, so it's going to grow really good. That we're going to be able to come back for a second round. 2 rounds already, and it's June 6th, 7th, or I don't know. I don't know what the date is. I think it's June. I don't know what year it is either. Don't ask me about that. All right, so I'm waiting for the water trough to empty out by gravity, so it's going to be a while. In the meantime, we're getting rain. A big cloud's gonna hit around 11:50, 12 o'clock. So we got till then. We got 2 hours. I gotta get bush hog. I gotta find it somewhere in the weeds. I gotta find it, pull it out, hook it on. You guys recall we got our big gym post pounder in, so that means we're gonna be busy. That's exactly what busy looks like. All those posts gotta get in the ground, and they're not gonna do it by themselves, so I'm gonna have to do that. Well, first we gotta bush hog the perimeter where we're gonna be putting the fence in, so we're not working in the grass. A nice clean line, and we're gonna get right to the edge of the field, not wasting anything to ditch. But all our machinery are parked basically in front of this bush hog, so I gotta go around it somehow. It's right here. You can see the little logs and everything's parked in front of it. So nobody expected to be bush hogging anytime soon, I guess. I want to put the cows in here, get them to clean all that up. That'd be a good idea. I wish it would get dry enough we can just set stuff on fire and it burns all the grass. It'd be so nice to clean everything up, but it'd also be too damn dry to do anything. And that would be pretty scary, so I'm gonna hook a chain to this sucker. Hopefully we can lift it out of here. Good thing you always have a chain with us. We got our bush hog on. I ripped the damn fence trying to get it out of here, so I gotta fix that. And the stupid PTO is seized. It don't slide. So I have to unhook the damn thing, yank on this, because he can't get in here. Pull on it. I don't know what's going on with it. It's a heavy SOB. Alright, so I had to unhook the damn thing. I hammered it all the way back in, the PTO, but she don't want to come out again, so I got to give her a little tug. If I went to go run this, it wouldn't be able to slide back and forth as I'm using it, and then it's gonna end up bending. And then we're fucked. So I'm gonna try to give her a little Yankee boo and get her to slide a little better. SOB's got no choice now to come out. Just don't know if there's an end to the PTO stuff or, oh, there we go. Now we can grease her up and slide her back in. Assuming it's not bent. I don't think it is bent. Last time I used it, I'm pretty sure it wasn't bent. So I don't think it is. It's just seized. Been parked in the weeds all winter. Expect. So I'm gonna shoot some oil down there. Should be able to slide like, I don't know what, but she's gonna slide good after. All right, she wasn't even stuck that bad. Look at that, butter smooth. Just a little bit of seize in her, that's all. Fixed her up with some of this Whistling Diesel 40 stuff, so let's get her hooked up again. All right, so we're all greased up, hooked up, ready to roll. I might want to put those away. Besides the obvious broken shit, we're all right. We're doing all good. Oh yeah, top link. Fuck, gonna need that. You damn right I took a nap. Let's go see what rain we got. Oh, we're right on the money with the forecast. Holy shit, we already got on. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice to see. Wow. I thought we were gonna get 2. That's what we needed. They were saying 54 mils. 55 mils even. But the rain's not over. So, I think bush hogging might be coming to an end. I don't think I can go in the field. I'm working out in the rain. I'm a little bit wet. Searching for a leak. And this stupid idea of a water system. Someone didn't bury this damn thing 15 years ago. And they laid it on the top of the ground. And everybody drives over it. So I fixed it last. Now I gotta fix it again. I don't know where on earth the water is. And of course the nicest vegetation is right along the fence line. So yeah, gotta water these cows. And I noticed when we were having lunch, the water pump was running crazy. You could hear it. So I mean, it blew out somewhere. I'm sure we'll find it, just a matter of time. Well, we're standing here in the ditch. The ditch has been filled up by this fucking plastic crappy unions, man. These things do not hold. I had 2 hose clamps on it and she still blows out. I don't know why. Anyways, we found the problem. Stupid piece of junk. We just gotta fix it. These stupid hose clamps, they clearly don't really hold on too well. I don't know why.